Poetry has stanzas. Poetry has stanzas. Groups of lines, patterns, and rhymes. Yeah, poetry has stanzas. Poetry has line numbers. Poetry has line numbers. Define and organize lines. Yeah, poetry has line numbers. Poetry has a rhythm. Poetry has a rhythm. Cadence beat, move your feet. Yeah, poetry has a rhythm. Poetry sometimes rhymes. Poetry sometimes rhymes. Sounds found around each other. Poetry sometimes rhymes. Poetry has fancy language. Poetry has fancy language. Figurative, descriptive, yeah, poetry has fancy language. Poetry has rules. Poetry has rules. To write a poem, you gotta know them, yeah, poetry has rules. Poetry has no rules. Poetry has no rules. If they can make them, you can break them, yeah, poetry has no rules. Poetry has wordplay. Poetry has wordplay. Words arranged in clever ways, yeah, poetry has wordplay. Poetry has feelings. Poetry has feelings. Senses are open, emotions are flowing, yeah, poetry has feelings. Poetry has raw power. Poetry has raw power. Have you heard spoken word? Yeah, poetry has raw power. Poetry has airplay. Poetry has airplay. Rap songs all day long, yeah, poetry has airplay. Poetry is for the kids. Poetry is for the kids. Dr. Seuss, Mother Goose, yeah, poetry is for the kids. Poetry is for the grown. Poetry is for the grown. Robert Frost, Paradise Lost, yeah, poetry is for the grown. Poetry has ancient roots. Poetry has ancient roots. Every language and people group, yeah, poetry has ancient roots. Poetry is history. Poetry is history. Peoples, places, wars, nations, poetry is history. So if you see these traits, trust in what you taught. That's poetry, that's poetry. Now show me what you got. Infotext have text features. Infotext have text features. Super handy, eye candy, yeah, infotext have text features. Infotext have paragraphs. Infotext have paragraphs. Block text that all connects, yeah, infotext have paragraphs. Infotext use third person. Infotext use third person. The POV I clearly see, yeah, infotext use third person. Infotext give information. Infotext give information. Sports scores to foreign wars, yeah, infotext give information. Infotext give knowledge. Infotext give knowledge. Numbers and facts that help me grasp, yeah, infotext give knowledge. Infotext explain and teach. Infotext explain and teach. Instructions, lessons, class and session. Infotext explain and teach. Infotext lock on a topic. Infotext lock on a topic. A subject I hope to get, yeah, infotext lock on a topic. Infotext tell about a person. Infotext tell about a person. Where they live, what they did, yeah, infotext tell about a person. Infotext offer opinions. Infotext offer opinions. Do you agree or disagree? Yeah, infotext offer opinions. Infotext are written records. Infotext are written records. Balance sheets that people keep, yeah, infotext are written records. Infotext are messages. Infotext are messages. Communicate from far away, yeah, infotext are messages. Infotext are in the news. Infotext are in the news. Deadlines, headlines, yeah, infotext are in the news. Infotext are the internet. Infotext are the internet. Info anywhere you go, yeah, infotext are the internet. Infotext tell history. Infotext tell history. Timelines tied to mind, yeah, infotext tell history. Infotext share human thought. Infotext share human thought. New and old, tame and bold, yeah, infotext share human thought. So if you see these traits, trust in what you know. That's info, that's info. Let's go, 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 go. P-I-N-I, pin to win. P-I-N-I, pin to win. P-I-N-I, pin to win. P-I-N-I, pin to win. I pin to win. I pin to win. I pin to win. Narratives have paragraphs. Narratives have paragraphs. Like info, watch it flow. Yeah, narratives have paragraphs. Narratives have dialogue. Narratives have dialogue. Quotation, communication. Yeah, narratives have dialogue. Narratives have points of view. Narratives have points of view. First limited, omniscient. Yeah, narratives have points of view. Narratives are stories. Narratives are stories to be shared anywhere. Yeah, narratives are stories. Narratives can entertain. Narratives can entertain and escape to a pleasant place. Yeah, narratives can entertain. Narratives have a main character. Narratives have a main character. Stick with him through thick and thin. Yeah, narratives have a main character. Narratives have conflict. Narratives have conflict. There's problems, can she solve them? Yeah, narratives have conflict. Narratives have action. Narratives have action. How they relate on display. Yeah, narratives have action. Narratives are novels. Narratives are novels. Picked up a book, now I'm hooked. Yeah, narratives are novels. Narratives are comics. Narratives are comics. Stories told, action unfolds. Yeah, narratives are comics. Narratives are dramas. Narratives are dramas. From the pages to the stages. Yeah, narratives are dramas. Narratives are movies. Narratives are movies. Film scripts to action flicks. Yeah, narratives are movies. Narratives preserve the past. Narratives preserve the past. Cultures picked by vultures. Yeah, narratives preserve the past. Narratives are in our blood. Narratives are in our blood. Campfire tales to ticket sales. Yeah, narratives are in our blood. Narratives share humanity. Narratives share humanity. Our dreams, our fears, our hopes, our tears. Yeah, narratives share humanity. Narratives are social glue. Narratives are social glue. What we believe, identity. Yeah, narratives are social glue. Narratives frame who we are. Narratives frame who we are. We see ourselves through the stories we tell. Yeah, narratives frame who we are. So if you see these traits, trust in what you heard. That's a narrative, that's a narrative. Now go berserk!